What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. Gonna break down the first part of this Metallica song. I plan on completing the whole thing, so thank you for your patience. Also, I appreciate you supporting Marty Music, clicking that bell notification wherever it is so you're notified when I make a new video. It really helps my channel. Thank you so much. Let's get rocking. All right, let's learn the little chord progression of the intro first. We're gonna take a B power chord and we're gonna play the same pattern, and it's gonna remove fingers and add fingers, you'll see. So 2nd fret A, 4th fret D, and then we're going to pick the A, D, G. So that G string's open, no frets. Back to the D, so then the A, then the D, so all with the same shape. Then you're going to add your pinky to the 5th fret A string and hit the A, D. So So what happens is the right hand pattern that I did continues. So now we're going to do the same right hand pattern, but only with the ring finger on the 4th fret of the D string. Everything else of the riff stays the same. So A, D, G, D, A, D, and then pinky down on the 5th of the A, and you do A, D again. So put that all together and you get this. And back to the first one. All the way up to that point, it's the same, but now you do that new chord that, if you've heard the song a lot, you're waiting for. So that move is 4th fret A string, and then it's the 2nd fret of the D and 2nd fret of the G. And it's A, D, G, D. Just like all the other patterns. And then A, D, and then ring finger comes off and it's open A, 2nd fret D. So from a little bit before. And then you've got the whole thing. First one. New one. Starts over. First one, new one. And obviously the soloing's going over that. You get to the climb up part and the rhythm guitar. And so what's going on there is you're playing a power chord on the F, so 1st fret, 3rd fret, but then also the open D string. So the first one goes back to that E, E, A, D, E. So that's the first one. Then ring finger on the 4th of the E, index is on the second of the A and D. And you're going E, A, D, A. So. But then it's going to hit the A again. So you actually hit the second fret on the A string twice because of the way it does a sequence of counting up. So. So 2, 2, then second fret D, first fret G. So. And then it's holding an E chord. That's what you're playing out. So. And you just play that E chord starting on the A string. And then third fret of the B string into the main progression. So one time real slow. Into that A minor chord. Let's learn the solo over that part. All right, this intro solo we think of as the B minor pentatonic or the B minor scale, which is the B minor pentatonic with some extra notes. But you can use the pentatonic as kind of the skeleton of the solo. So we're going to slide from 7 to 9 on the D, and then 7 to 9 on the G, rolled over to 9 on the D. Ba-da-da! And we're going to go, that's on the B string, 7, 8, 10. So. Next, plant our index finger on the 8 of the B, and we're going to go, which is hammering to 10, then 12. And then back off, so 10, 8, 10, all on the B string. So from the top. So next we're going to do a pull-off 12, 10, 8. Then slide back to 7. So from the top. Then you go back up to 8, then 7 again. So. Then you're on the 9 of the G. So then we go up to 7 and then 8 on the B. So. Then 7. 9, back up to 7, back to 9, 7. And then 7 to 9 on the D. And then you hit it again. So let's take it from there, from the top. So that's 7/6 on the G. So you're letting that sustain, and then you go back up a half step and down. Then you just roll it over. So right here is the 7 and 6, but right here is the 8 and 7. Then finally, 8 slid up to 10. And that's when we change positions to the... So we'll get that in a second. All right, one more time from the top. All right, so now we're in a new position, and it's still this B minor world. And so that's a B minor arpeggio. We're on the 15th of the B. Then we go to 14 of the high E, and then we got to pull off all the way up to the 19th. Pull off from 19 to 14. Then 15, 16 on the G. The next one is a pull off from 15 to 14 on the high E, then 15 on the B, then 14 on the G. So So then we have to do 17, 15, 14 on the B. And then we're doing a pull off from 16 to 14 on the G into a whole step bend with that index finger. So whole step up, then natural. Then I'm going 14, 16 on the G to 14 on the D. All right? Then we're going up that B minor pentatonic or B minor scale. So that's 14, 16, 14, 16, 14, 15 on the B. Then a hammer-on pull-off between that 14, 15. Then to the 16 of the G. Then a regular 15, 14. So So you do a 15-14 on the B. Then you got to go all the way up to 19, 17, 15. Then, so that's 15, 17, 14. Then 14, 15. 15, 14. Then back to this again. So 14, 15, 14, 15. Then up to 17 to 15. So all right, one more time from the top before we go to that final ascending part of the solo. All right, next, that final ascending part. It's pretty fun to play. It's pretty symmetrical. So we're going to start on the A string, and we go 12, 14, 15. Same thing on the D string. So then on the G string, just 12 to 14. Pretty easy. So when we get to the B string, it's 12, 13, 15, and then even 12, 13, 15 on the high E, and then finally a little hammer-on pull-off lick that I'll show you. So I switch my fingers, and I do a hammer-on pull-off between 13 and 15. And then I go to 15 on the B. And then I slide up to 17 on the high E, which is A, and the song now gets going in A minor. So it does this little transition, and then the next part of the song is in A minor. So all right, one more time from the top, a little bit slow. All right, there it was. Thanks again, you guys. Really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Let me know what you think in the comments below. While you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe to Marty Music. Really appreciate all the love and support. See you again soon.